Back with another video here, guys. So we got another clip here of Pierre Poilievre just absolutely destroying Justin Trudeau and really showing Canadians what common sense actually is. So let's have a look at this video and then we'll talk about it after, like usual.
This is the question I have for people. Trudeau and the NDP Liberals have increased government spending by 85% in a decade. Are you getting 85% better federal government services?
Yeah, that's a question that I think people can answer.
But just because something costs more
doesn't mean
that it's better.
Yeah.
You know, it's like saying, well, I went to the best restaurant in the Lower Mainland yesterday. Oh yeah, what was so great about it? Well, they charged me $1,000. It must be good because it was really expensive. Well, what about the ambiance? It was terrible. What about the food? It was awful. The service? Oh, we waited for hours, but it must be the best because we spent the most on it. That's the government mentality. We're judging success by how expensive things could be. Government should be cheaper than ever. With new technology, we should be able to deliver more and better services at a lower cost. But if you look at all the things government does, they're becoming more and more expensive to deliver worse and worse results. Look at housing. Trudeau spent $80 billion on affordable housing. And what's the result? Housing costs have actually doubled. You know, so just because the government is spending billions of dollars on a problem doesn't mean that it's going to get any better. In fact, the more government gets involved in our lives, the worse our lives become. We need less government and more freedom.
And that's the kicker, right? And that's what a lot of people who are in the middle or on the right strongly believe in. Give us your services when we need you because you are our employees. It's your job to give us the services. Other than that, stay the hell out of our lives. On the left, the other hand, they don't seem to agree with that. They seem to want the government to essentially baby them. Fix everything in my life. It's like you can't have that. It's too expensive. You can't do it for everybody. Not to mention, as Pierre Poilievre said, are those programs even good and effective? No, they're not. And the Liberals come out, oh, we've saved dental care, and oh, we're doing all these things with healthcare. Then why are people getting more and more unhealthy? Like this is really simple. They keep spending all this money, people keep getting sick. Okay? Why is our food not real? Why are there plastics in our water? Why are you allowing this to happen? Now, to be fair, I would actually really like to talk to Pierre Poilievre about what he thinks about that. You know, kind of like the Robert Kennedy thing, what he's doing in the United States. But that being said, their services that they have for us cost way too much money and they don't work. All those numbers that they give, we've helped 10,000 people with dental care, yada, yada, yada. It's not even true. Oh, we got $10 a day, what's it called? $10 a day daycare. Yeah, and then you find out that the waiting list is huge, and almost no one ever gets on it. It's only for a very, very small amount of people, but they just keep bragging about it. It's ridiculous. Their services, if it were better, then Canadians would be happier, wouldn't they? Are Canadians happy right now? No, they're not, Justin Trudeau. But yet, here we go. Here we go again. We have to have a conservative to teach the Liberal what common sense actually is. It's right on the screen here. Axe the tax, build the homes, fix the budget, stop the crime. Yes, we need to work on healthcare as well. We need a better version of it. But you can't trust Justin Trudeau to do it because they can't do anything properly and it costs them way too much money to essentially get nothing done. How much was it to build that app? Like hundreds of thousands of... Oh no, didn't they spend like tens of millions of dollars? When it should have cost like a couple $100,000? I think they're still being investigated for that, actually, but I mean, it's just so funny, you know, and, you know, Pierre Poilievre has to keep hammering home this message, and, I mean, there's still some people who are just never going to get it. They're just always going to vote for the Liberals no matter what, because they think the Conservatives are evil. Meanwhile, you look at what's happening under the Liberal NDP government, and yes, I'm going to include the NDP because we should. Look what's happened. Look what's happened under these clowns. Everything's gotten worse. Is that the Canada you want to live in? It's not the Canada I want to live in. And when we go to the polls, we need to show the Liberals exactly what we mean and how serious we are. Do not get complacent. Do not stay home because you know the conservatives are going to win, even if you're not conservative like me. Right? I'm a classically liberal, like populist. But the conservatives do a better job speaking to someone like me than they do than Justin Trudeau does. Right? It's not the left versus the right that decides elections, generally speaking. It's people like me. I'm not firmly on one side. But the liberals are so bad they deserve to lose, just like they did in the States. Again, if Robert Kennedy and Tulsi Gabbard were the ticket for the Democrats, I would have supported them. And so would have tens of millions, or at least millions more people, and who knows, the election may have gone differently. If we had a competent liberal, like if, let's say, we had a Canadian Robert Kennedy, again, I'd probably support him over Pierre Poilievre. But we don't. The liberals have nothing. The NDPs are garbage. The Green Party, I mean, Jesus Christ, they have a drunken retard as their leader. Like, we can't do anything. We can't do anything with someone like that. Maxime Bernier, another fool, another fraud, another clown. Can't do anything with people like that. So Pierre's all we have. Then we have to hold Pierre Poilievre accountable, of course. And I'm repeating myself, yada yada yada. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Do you think that Pierre Poilievre makes a great point when he says that the government should really be small and let people live their lives and let people be free? Because I do. I think most of you do as well. Don't be shy to leave your but please leave your comments in the comment section. I always enjoy reading those. Please do not be shy. Thanks again so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will be back shortly with a new video.